Hi folks, this is Rahul from MySmartPrice and it's time for a detailed review of Xiaomi's Mi4i, the Chinese firm's latest mid-range offering. The Mi4i is claimed to be the first true global smartphone from Xiaomi and is priced at an attractive price tag of Rs 12,999. It has a compelling feature list on paper. Does the Mi4i have what it takes to solidify Xiaomi's foothold in India? Let's find out. The Mi4i, like most other Xiaomi devices, has great build quality, which is on the same level as that of the Samsungs, LGs and HTCs of the world. At the front of the Mi4i is the large 5-inch Full HD display. The back of the Mi4i has a matte finish that gives better in-hand feel. Currently, the white and grey color versions are available for sale in India. The back is non-removable, so if you were looking to get a different back shell to customize the look of your phone, you're out of luck. The left side of the Mi4i is where the buttons are located, with the volume rocker sitting above the power button. The 3.5mm audio jack is located at the top, whereas the micro USB charging port sits at the bottom. The Mi4i features a 5-inch Full HD display, which also gets a glass laminated one glass solution by Corning. The Full HD display on the Mi4i is an IPS panel with a 441 ppi pixel density. The LCD screen is not as contrast rich as that of an AMOLED display but has vivid colors and good amount of brightness. A new feature introduced with the Mi4i is the sunlight display, which automatically increases or decreases the brightness of the screen when outdoors to enhance readability. The device features 2GB of RAM and 16GB of non-expandable storage. There is a 13 megapixel camera at the back along with a 5 megapixel camera on the front. Moving on to the processor, a Qualcomm Snapdragon 615 SoC with 8 Cortex A53 cores takes care of the processing side. The phone has dual-band Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 4.1 as well as dual SIM connectivity. The battery is rated at 3120 mAh and is non-removable. A noticeable omission in the phone is a microSD card slot, which is the only major drawback in otherwise well-rounded feature set. The phone has a thickness of 7.8mm and an overall weight of just 130 grams. The Mi4i has a clean audio output but suffers from below average sound output to our test earphones, which included the Apple EarPod and the Creative Orvana 2. Xiaomi claimed a lot about its audiophile grade audio output to the headphones, but the real world performance was underwhelming. The rear speaker of the Mi4i has one of the weakest outputs we have experienced so far in this price range. There are chances that you may even miss calls due to the subpar ringer volume. The Mi4i doesn't feature a separate video app, but you can use File Explorer or Gallery app to find all of your videos. The video player interface is very basic, but there is rich video codec support. It managed to play almost everything we threw at it, including MKV and WMV files. The AC3 audio codec is supported too. If you are into gaming, thanks to the Adreno 405 GPU, the Mi4i can play graphic intensive games like Real Racing 3 without any major frame drops. But if you are playing for a longer duration, the phone heats up considerably. The phone managed an Antutu score of 39,431, which is better than the Mi3 but lower than the Mi4. Moving on to the camera, the Mi4i comes with an excellent Sony IMX214 imaging sensor at the back for the main camera, which is a module used in several high-end phones, including last year's LG G3. But the end result is an outstanding in daylight photography. The Mi4i camera suffered heavily with inaccurate white balance in many of our daylight shots. Our expectations were much higher and we were disappointed by the real-world camera performance. The front camera has 5 megapixel resolution that can take good selfies in brightly lit conditions. Here are some samples. The camera UI has a variety of settings that allow you to tweak your images, and there are two HDR modes available, normal and live. Full HD video performance was also decent. The Mi4i lacks the electronic image stabilization too, and many times we got shaky videos in handheld video shoots. Here are some video samples. Lastly, the Mi4i has many software-based filters and modes that allows you to edit your photos through a series of filters and other enhancements. When it came to the battery life, Xiaomi claims that the Mi4i can go 2 days on a full charge, but we observed that our device lasted a day and a half with normal usage. In heavy usage scenarios, the phone will last just a day. The Mi4i runs MIUI 6 atop an Android 5.0.2 Lollipop core out of the box. This in spite of the fact that we were on the latest stable ROM released by Xiaomi. We also noticed that the phone takes an abnormally long time to perform Google Play Store app updates. MIUI offers lots of options to users looking to customize every facet of the UI. There's a theming engine that allows you to change the font, backgrounds, icons, and overall looks of the MIUI. Call quality is decent, but it's definitely not as good as that of the Mi4i. We generally had a good experience with the MIUI 6 on various devices, including Mi4 and Mi3, along with the Redmi Note 4G, but the experience was completely laggy on the Mi4i. The Mi4i has lots of points in its favor on paper, but in real world, the device excels only in the display and battery performance. You will also be let down by the software as it feels unpolished on Android Lollipop. Also, the limited 16GB of storage without a microSD slot is simply too low in today's age and time. Overall, we were disappointed by the complete experience of the Mi4i and believe it could have been a much better device. Besides, you can get the Mi4, which is a much better phone for slightly more money. That was a review of the Xiaomi Mi4i, which was launched last month by Xiaomi. In case you have any queries regarding the phone, please let us know in the comment section below. This is Rahul Srinivas signing off for MySmartPrice.